After many decades of life and experiences that have shaped me, I find that the desire for companionship and connection still burns brightly within me. Even though life has taken me through 2 divorces and countless changes, the longing to share a meaningful bond remains as vivid as ever. It's in those quiet moments when the world slows down that my mind begins to wander freely into the realm of imagination, sketching the portrait of the partner I hope is waiting for me just around the corner. I envision her as someone truly special, someone who understands the intricate dance between heart and soul, a woman whose intelligence shines as brightly as her beauty, because to me, there is nothing more captivating than a sharp mind paired with genuine kindness. Yes, smart is definitely attractive. Wit and depth bring a sparkle that no surface charm can match. In this image, she carries herself with confidence and grace, yet with a playful spirit that invites laughter and joy into every room she enters. Her hair is one of the first things that catch my attention. Thick and dark, flowing long and straight, it tumbles down like a mountain stream, cascading over her shoulders and reaching all the way to her waist. It frames her face with natural elegance, untouched by artificial colors or trends. She honors the gifts life has given her and embraces them fully. Her eyebrows, bold and perfectly shaped, mirror that same determination to remain authentic. They draw attention, but not in a forced way. Rather, they tell a story of a woman who is unapologetically herself. Her eyes are large and expressive, gleaming with an inner light that hints at the passion and warmth she carries inside. When she looks at the world, or at me, there is an undeniable spark, a reflection of curiosity, eagerness, and a sense of openness. She chooses to wear no makeup, confident enough to reveal her true beauty without hiding behind masks or enhancements. In those pure moments, her face tells a story far more enchanting than any cosmetics ever could. Her figure is enchanting in a way that defies simple description. Slightly on the fuller side, she moves with a natural poise, a balance of softness and strength. Her curves are well proportioned, a perfect harmony of form and femininity that suggests both nurturing warmth and spirited vitality. Her shoulders, gentle and smooth, speak of tenderness and care, but if you looked closely, you'd see the subtle hints of someone who isn't afraid to get her hands dirty, someone who enjoys working outdoors, tending to a garden, or crafting something with her hands. When I imagine her presence near me, there is a magnetic energy that fills the room. She stands close to the recliner, relaxed yet engaged, fully aware of the connection we share. Her aura is both comforting and electrifying, like the calm before a thrilling journey. It's not just about physical attraction. It's about the invitation to explore all the layers of intimacy and companionship that life has to offer. I see her curves as a symbol of life itself, full and flourishing. There is a vitality in her form that mirrors the passion that lives inside her heart. Her softness is matched by a subtle firmness, a balance that makes me feel drawn into a world of warmth and profound connection. This vision is not about perfection as defined by fleeting standards, but about embracing natural beauty and the deep magnetism that comes from being genuinely alive and authentic. Together, in this imagined space, we are poised at the threshold of something wonderful. The air is charged with anticipation, a silent understanding passing between us that we are about to embark on a shared adventure of trust and affection. Her presence is a promise of endless possibilities, a reflection of hope that no matter what the years bring, the flame of desire and companionship can burn everlasting. This picture I hold in my heart fuels me with optimism. It reminds me that life's richest gifts are often those that come wrapped in warmth, laughter, shared moments, and mutual care. The woman I imagine embodies these gifts fully. She is a partner, a confidant, a muse for the soul's deepest yearnings. And as I hold on to this vision, I feel a renewed sense of excitement for what lies ahead, knowing that the best chapters are always yet to be written. My hand slowly moves away from the armrest of the recliner, seeking out that familiar touch with a gentle, deliberate grace. Today's journey is not about rushing to the destination, but savoring every moment of the tripa leisurely flight to be enjoyed, not a hurried scramble to finish. The warmth beneath my palm is comforting and alive, a reminder that even with the passing years, vitality still courses through me. There's a quiet pride in the awareness that this spark hasn't faded over time. It still responds with strength and purpose. Imagining my partner nearby, eyes filled with quiet, admiring anticipation, I begin with slow, careful movements. The first strokes are tentative, almost teasing, a gentle caress that awakens deeper sensations. The rhythm builds gradually, each moment a new brushstroke painting the canvas of pleasure and connection. In her mind, she feels the closeness, the tender approach, imagining the tender embrace that lies just beyond the horizon. The room is filled with an unspoken energy, a silent melody playing between us as anticipation grows. As the momentum gathers, the engines inside me warm and hum to life, filling the space with an intimate power. Even now, I feel a deep appreciation for my own resilience, the unyielding vigor that remains steadfast despite time's passage. It is a quiet triumph, this persistent life force, a testament to endurance and desire. My thoughts flit to my imagined partner, watching me with bright eyes, captivated by the familiar dance of touch and sensation unfolding before her. The atmosphere in the room feels charged, as if we are both actors on a private stage, sharing a performance for two. The energy pulses steadily, growing with each measured stroke. The flight progresses smoothly, engines humming in harmonious rhythm, guided by skill and experience honed over many years. There is no rush, no need to hurry. The joy lies in the journey itself, in savoring the gentle rise and fall of sensations that ebb and flow like waves on a calm sea. Her silhouette stands near the recliner, relaxed yet fully attentive, her presence both reassuring and enticing. The dance we share is one of mutual respect and understanding, a language spoken through glances, touches, and shared space. This connection transcends the physical, encompassing a deeper communion of mind and spirit. The soft light casts gentle shadows, embracing the contours of her form and highlighting the natural beauty that draws me in. The sensation within me intensifies, a symphony of warmth and rhythm that moves in concert with the steady pulse of my heart. I feel my breath quicken, a dance of oxygen and excitement that mirrors the growing connection between us. My hand moves with both purpose and tenderness, each motion crafted to maintain the delicate balance between pleasure and control. The experience is deeply personal, a moment of vulnerability and strength intertwined, an exploration of self and shared desire. I imagine her watching closely, her eyes reflecting the flickering light of anticipation and affection. She plays with her own curves, her hands moving with a melodic grace that complements the rhythm I set. Her smile, soft and inviting, hints at the joy she finds in this shared, momentane, unspoken invitation to deepen our journey together. In my mind, I see the playful interaction, the way her fingertips dance over her own form, echoing the intimacy between us. The flight continues to climb steadily, the afterburner igniting with a burst of exhilaration. Breath deepens and quickens as the pace intensifies, waves of sensation rolling through us in tandem. She steps closer, closing the small distance between us, and offers a tender taste, a sweet exchange that ignites the senses and heightens the connection. The warmth of her touch blends with the growing heat within me, creating a fusion of shared pleasure and trust. Our atmosphere is electric, alive with unspoken promises and silent invitations. Her playful grin reveals a mischievous delight in this exchange, an acknowledgement of the joy found in the give and take of intimacy. The moment stretches, rich with possibility, as she leans in, inviting me to explore further, deeper. My response is instinctive, a natural unfolding of the connection, as I return her gestures with attentive care and fervent appreciation. The soft contours of her form press gently against mine, a perfect complement to the rhythm and flow we've established. My mouth traces tender paths, exploring the peaks and valleys of her gentle curves, savoring each delicate touch. The playful exchange stirs laughter and lightness even amidst the rising intensity, reminding us both of the joy found in shared discovery. In this imagined space, the outside world fades away, leaving only the two of us immersed in a timeless dance. Time slows, breaths synchronize, and the pulse of connection beats steadily as we soar higher and higher into a shared realm of warmth, tenderness, and mutual delight. The careful balance of slow-building rhythm and sincere presence carries us forward, guided by the quiet understanding that this is more than just a flight. It is a celebration of life, connection, and enduring desire. At cruising altitude, a tranquil sense of calm settles over the room as autopilot gently takes over, allowing me to focus fully on the sensations blooming inside. My eyes half close as I shift my attention from admiring the natural beauty before me to the steady rhythm pulsing within. There is a harmony between observation and experience, as if two worlds are gently melding into one. The slow build-up of warmth and energy sends tingling waves that pulse in time with my heartbeat, a delicate dance of sensation and anticipation. Even as the moment grows more intense, a layer of softness remains, a reminder that this flight is as much about connection as it is about exhilaration. I follow the subtle interplay of skin and movement, fingers gliding with practiced ease along familiar paths. The gentle sliding of a loose outer layer creates a soothing friction, awakening nerves and sparking currents that ripple all the way to the very center of awareness. This unique balance between firmness and softness fuels an exquisite pleasure unlike any other. My breath deepens, becoming a language of its own, expressing every flicker of sensation and mounting anticipation. Nearby, my partner senses the change, to her quiet moans mingling with the sound of my steady rhythm, creating a symphony of mutual pleasure and shared intimacy. She eyes me with playful fascination, hands moving with a tender confidence as she brings her own form into focus. The soft curves rise and fall in time with the rhythm, a dance of warmth and life that colors the air with quiet yearning. A smile tugs at the corner of her lips, soft and inviting as she gently teases herself, the subtle motion a tender invitation to explore further. Her joy is palpable, a testament to the deep connection blooming between us, each movement a brush stroke painting a portrait of desire and delight. She offers a quiet promise in her gaze, a patient knowing that neither of us rushes, that the pleasure resides in the journey rather than the destination. With a knowing glint in her eye, she slides a hand downward, an intimate gesture charged with need and invitation. Her gentle touch brings a deep, guttural moan that fills the space between us, proof that the moment is ripe, that the anticipation we share is mutual and electrifying. It is an unspoken communication, one that speaks of trust, longing, and the thrilling edge of exploration. The intensity builds, momentum gathering as breath quickens and fingers dance. With a playful sparkle, she withdraws her touch and steps forward, closing the distance between us in one fluid motion. She offers a taste, a fleeting sweetness that sparks sensations deeper than words can capture. I respond with eager appreciation, indulging in the exchange with attentive care as if savoring the finest delicacy. The breathy warmth mingles between us, a shared secret that fuels the rising heat and deepening connection. The air crackles with the excitement of this give and take, a celebration of trust and desire unfolding in tender harmony. Her grin holds a joyful challenge, a playful dare that invites me to venture further into this passionate flight. Leaning in just a little closer, she leaves no doubt about the invitation extended open, honest and full of promise. My mouth follows that cue willingly, exploring with soft strokes and gentle caresses, discovering new peaks and curves bathed in warm light. Each touch is both question and answer, a dialogue without words that conveys more than language ever could. Laughter bubbles up unexpectedly between us, a lightness that tempers the rising heat. It is a playful interlude, a reminder that joy and affection are the true heartbeats of this experience, no matter how intense the sensations become. In these moments, time seems to stretch infinitely. We exist solely in the space carved out by mutual care and shared pleasure. I trace tender paths across her form, savoring the softness and strength combined in a perfect balance. The contours melt beneath my fingertips, each moment a discovery, a gentle uncovering of beauty and vulnerability intertwined. Our breaths align, mingling in a rhythm that speaks of unity and warmth, a silent melody that carries us even higher. The outside world fades away completely, leaving behind only the glow of connection enveloping us both in a cocoon of safety and delight. This flight is not merely a physical journey, it is a celebration of intimacy in its purest form, a tender dance of mutual respect and affection. The steady climb continues, each wave of sensation rising and falling with perfect timing. In this shared space, desire and tenderness coexist, weaving a tapestry of emotion and sensation that lingers long after the moment passes. We soar together, bound by trust and openness, charting a course toward the stratosphere of feeling where only we exist united, alive, and deeply connected. As the journey reaches its crescendo, my hands move with greater purpose and precision, weaving together a beautiful contrast of sensations. One hand maintains a steady, confident tempo, while the other offers gentle, tender strokes that heighten every nerve ending. The duality of firmness and softness creates a harmonious symphony, a balance that elevates the experience beyond the ordinary. My partner takes the lead now, her skilled touch guiding the rhythm with practiced ease and unspoken understanding. There is an artistry in her movements, a quiet mastery that draws my full attention and deepens the connection between us. Her focused gaze holds mine, alive with warmth and affection, as if she is playing a delicate masterpiece on the strings of our shared passion. The room hums with quiet anticipation, breaths mingling in harmony as we approach the peak of this intimate flight. A question lingers in the air, softly spoken, yet filled with meaning. Do we take this journey all the way? My body responds instinctively, a shiver rippling through me in answer. My hands explore confidently, reaching upward with a mixture of strength and reverence, gently squeezing and signaling the promise of what is to come. Meanwhile, my partner's playful spirit shines through in the subtle flickers of movement, a tender dance that balances eagerness with patience. The tempo quickens, pulses rising like waves building toward the shore, carrying us both closer to that electrifying moment when restraint gives way to release. Then, with gentle intention, she presses the metaphorical button that signals the final phase. Her hands adjust slightly, maintaining the rhythm while a carefully placed touch energizes the core of the experience. This delicate pressure ignites a powerful surge that flows through me like warm sunlight through the clouds, flooding every fiber with a radiant glow. The release is both overwhelming and beautiful, an outpouring of warmth and connection that courses freely between us. She giggles softly, the sound filled with joy and satisfaction, a shared celebration of triumph and unity. As the wave of sensation subsides, I settle back into the comfort of the recliner, feeling the ebbing tide of pleasure slowly calming. My partner playfully wipes traces of the journey from her skin, her eyes locking with mine in a look that speaks volumes. This is a moment cherished, a bond strengthened through shared vulnerability and delight. With a gentle smile, I express my gratitude for this gift of closeness, knowing that what we share transcends the physical and touches the heart. She moves gracefully, settling into my arms as we embrace the quiet afterglow. Our breaths slow, bodies relaxed yet still connected, wrapped together in a cocoon of warmth and peaceful contentment. Fingers trace soft patterns, exploring the familiar curves that have brought such joy moments before. The dance of touch continues in tender, unhurried rhythms, blurring the lines between giver and receiver as our mutual affection deepens. Her soft sighs blend with mine in a quiet symphony of rest and connection. We drift together into a comfortable stillness, cocooned in the intimacy of shared rest, the night wrapping around us like a warm blanket. Later, when the world stirs anew, we will rise refreshed, grounded by this exquisite passage, a reminder that true connection is a journey, a series of moments woven together by trust, kindness, and the joy of being truly seen and embraced. As the exhilaration gently fades, A warm sense of calm settles over us both, wrapping the space in a quiet intimacy. My partner slowly rises, a playful sparkle in her eyes as she reaches to delicately wipe away the traces of our shared journey. Her movements are tender and unhurried, a graceful dance that reflects both affection and satisfaction. She offers me a meaningful glance, one filled with silent communication. This moment, fleeting yet profound, has knit us closer together. Her smile lights up the room, a radiant gesture that lingers in the air like a whispered promise of more to come. Inhaling deeply, I return her smile, feeling a deep gratitude for the connection we have nurtured. The softness of her skin beneath my fingertips draws me in again, reminding me of the delicate balance between pleasure and tenderness. Now settled back into the recliner, with her ease falling into my embrace, we share a comfortable stillness that speaks volumes. Our bodies meld gently, a cocoon of warmth and trust where words are unnecessary. I can feel the steady rhythm of her breath against my chest, a soothing cadence that invites rest and renewal. My hands wander softly along her curves, tracing pathways that tell of familiarity and ongoing exploration. The quiet hum of satisfaction resonates between us, a gentle reminder that these moments of closeness nurture not only the body, but also the heart. The subtle pressure of her hands, seeking balance on the recliner's arms, anchors us both as she leans into my touch with an unspoken invitation. Her curves move in harmony with the tender motions of my fingers, blurring the line between giver and receiver. We find a gentle groove, a slow dance that honors patience just as much as passion. Her soft sighs mingle with the rhythm, echoing the pulse of shared joy and comfort. In this intimate space, time seems suspended, allowing us to linger in the afterglow and deepen our connection without hurry or hesitation. As our hands entwine and our breaths synchronize, a profound contentment settles in. The quiet warmth between us grows, a comforting blanket woven from trust, affection, and mutual care. I feel the steady pulse of her heartbeat beneath my palm, grounding me in the moment and reminding me of the preciousness of presence. In the stillness, we communicate our feelings with tender glances and gentle touches, each gesture a reaffirmation of the bond formed through openness and vulnerability. Eventually, the slow rhythm gives way to peaceful repose. She nestles closer, curling up in my arms as the calm lull of sleep beckons. The soft weight of her against me breathes tranquility into the space, a silent promise of security and belonging. My hand strokes softly through the strands of her hair, a soothing motion that whispers comfort and care. Together, we drift toward rest, wrapped in the serene embrace of shared warmth and affection. The world beyond fades into insignificance, leaving only the quiet harmony of two souls intertwined in gentle repose. When night fully embraces us, dreams weave their quiet magic, carrying with them the residue of closeness and joy. In that restful state, the heart's desires simmer gently, preparing us to greet a new day with renewed hope. For now, cradled in the soft aftermath of connection, we find peace, a delicate balance of passion and tenderness that sustains and uplifts. The promise lingers that this journey is but one chapter, part of an ongoing story written together in moments of care, laughter, and quiet understanding. And so, enfolded in this tranquil sanctuary of affection, we rest deeply, ready to face whatever adventures await, side by side, with hearts open and spirits intertwined.